My mom will always be like, if she gets sick, we're gonna go poor. So like I'm thinking like, dang, if that's the case, I don't want to burden you by saying, oh yeah, I need this, I need that. I was every day selling drugs. I was selling guns, pills, weed pens. That was my thing. I liked it. It made me okay with my situation. It made me like docile to like reality. The summer, 8th grade is when I really like blew off on it. Like I was coming to school with new shoes 'cause I was selling so much. I was bringing anything I could to flex, show that I was getting money. My mom knew, and she was scolding me. It was like I felt like I disappointed her. Like I felt like she had so much hope in me and like expectation, and I felt very stuck because like I knew I was smart, but I didn't apply myself to anything to build upon of. So I was just, the only thing I was good at and I knew I was good at was just selling drugs. I got in a conflict with one of the people in Elevate. I was in 8th grade and this girl had threw like a gang sign in my face, and I was like, I was gonna get you jumped. And then later that day, one of the coordinators came and they talked to me. But that was like my first introduction into like the care of Elevate for their students. And then my brother was in Elevate, and then he told me about the summer program. When we were in the summer, he was like, oh, it's fun, I should try to do Elevate. And I had like some people recommend me, but I didn't get it my freshman year. So my sophomore year is when I got it, and then that was really when it started for me.
The day I met Ish, we took like a group picture, and he flicked off on the picture he flicked us off.
When I think about my relationship with Mrs. T, I think brotherly. I think like just family.
I saw in him this great leader, great communicator that just needed a guide.
That day, he was like, hey, Ish, I want to talk to you. Are you free? And then I was like, oh, yeah. So I wasn't really expecting nothing of it. We kept on talking and talking, and then he brought his own experiences in, and it made me feel comfortable enough to say mine.
I often experience with kids and people that they don't really care how much you know until you show them you care. And one of the ways we can care is by listening.
He had brought up how like his past was similar and how his dad and brother had the same thing, how his brother died from it. And I expressed like, oh, my dad had passed away from the same things. So it was like an understanding that we both felt the same emotions during this time. I was able to feel like, yeah, this is somebody who understands me.
The street gave you options, but purpose gave you direction.
Yeah.
When you have purpose in life and you want to do something, it just gives you a clear direction. But the streets, there's so many options. Money's loud, especially when you need it and you don't know how to get it.
I felt like the streets were showing me more love than the world could. And once I seen that I wanted to do more than that, it was like I seen the community, that instead of just relying on the streets, I could rely on the community like a village. That's when it sparked. That's when like I felt like I could really do something, and like I showed out. I did everything I could the best as I could, and that's when it started for me. Like my light bulb blew up.
I think that's the component that Elevate provides within our mission statement. It says we're building long-term, life-changing relationships with urban youth, equipping them to thrive so that they can contribute to their community.
I started OTC with Elevate's help, and it was amazing. Like I've done masonry, carpentry, basic electricity, basic plumbing. I want to do pre-licensed real estate so I can get my real estate license and do licensed real estate and general contracting.
He could just be another statistic. And so for him to be on a path where he has clarity about what he wants to do in his future, he understands what it looks like from the support that he needs to get there. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him.
Elevate is the foundation. It was like the sticks and stones of my pathway. Without it, I wouldn't be where I'm at, and I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't have the thoughts or dreams I would have. I would be in a ditch, or I'd be in jail. Like Elevate is my village.